Distressing news from Dallas, Texas, where a healthcare worker at a Texas hospital has tested positive for Ebola. KRON 4's Mike Pelton is now in the newsroom with the latest. Mike.
Well, Marty, officials say a healthcare worker at Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital is in stable condition this morning after preliminarily testing positive for Ebola. Sources tell CNN that employee is a female nurse. Now, that hospital is the same hospital which treated Thomas Eric Duncan, who died Wednesday after becoming the first person in the United States diagnosed with Ebola. Texas health officials say the nurse did provide care to Duncan and did wear all required protective gear. It's unclear how she became infected. Now, health officials say the nurse reported a low-grade fever Friday night. Preliminary tests came back positive last night. Health officials say they prepared for this type of situation, and in a press conference this morning, they say they are checking for all possible exposures and notifying those who live near the nurse.
We have knocked on every door in that block and talked to every single person that came to the door, explained what has happened and what we have done so they will not be afraid of the hazmat units.
Work to confirm the preliminary Ebola test. It would mark the second ever diagnosed case of Ebola in the United States and the first time a transmission occurred in our country. Marty.
Thank you, Mike. Well, right now there are over 8,000 cases of Ebola and more than 4,000 people across the world have died of Ebola. That's the finding of the UN's World Health Organization. The latest count brings the total number of confirmed, probable, or suspected cases of Ebola to about 8,400. Half of those victims have died. On your screen, you can see the areas where the deaths were reported in Africa, Spain, and the latest in the U.S.